CJ Stroud showed off his athleticism in a couple of celebrity all-star games over the past couple of days. We discussed on Friday his performance at the Cactus Jack celebrity softball game where he won MVP. And he scored 31 points with 9 rebounds in a 191 loss in the NBA celebrity all-star game. Micah Parsons, meanwhile, had 37 and 16. No one got hurt. Stroud looked pretty good. But CJ Stroud went viral over the weekend, not for any of his performances in those two games where he played pretty damn well. Even if he, as Sean said, maybe was being a little bit of a ball hog in the NBA celebrity game.
It was just, they're running the offense through. Hey, I get it, but they're running the offense through him a lot.
Why weren't they running it through Neo?
Yeah.
Or YouTube sensation Scooble-Doop McBoobleButts.
Yeah, McBoobleButts had a good video about it, too.
He did. Did the little TikTok dance, too, while lip-syncing something, like all those non-talent hacks. Yeah. So, after this first game was done, the Cactus Jack celebrity game, people noticed CJ Stroud leaving Minute Maid Park with somebody, and then everybody made assumptions. CJ Stroud was seen leaving a celebrity softball game together with model and television personality Amber Rose. The pair were walking side by side to a white Lamborghini amid a swarm of paparazzi taking pictures and videos. Amber Rose felt the need on her Instagram story to try and quell the rumors. Quote, "We literally don't know each other and only met yesterday at a softball game," said Rose, 40 years old. "The Sprinter van left me, and he was nice enough to give me a ride to my hotel." She had walked directly in front of Stroud, who has not addressed the romance speculation. Okay, it is possible for an attractive, famous person to walk in front of another famous person and for those two to not necessarily be on their way to boinking, right?
It's possible. It's possible.
Now, he did drive her to her hotel, but I think that CJ Stroud, whatever he did, I'm totally cool with it. Whether he did or didn't, guess what, man? You're 22. Have fun.
Yeah.
She's pretty good looking for 40 years old. She's pretty good looking. Now, there are questions about her career, if you will.
I think that's why people made the assumption, by the way, is because what do we know Amber Rose for? I think that's why people, it's not just like two attractive people, it's CJ Stroud and Amber Rose.
I gotta say, though, reading about her a bit, her name is actually Amber Rose Levenchuk.
I can see why she dropped the last one.
She dated Kanye for 2 years in 2008. She dated Machine Gun Kelly. She dated NBA player Terrence Ross. She married Wiz Khalifa, had a son with him. A little bit more. I guess she had a child with Def Jam executive A.E. Edwards.
Anthony Edwards?
No, a different one.
Okay.
She says that she once dated a trans man. She said she's extremely open with her sexuality. I can be in love with a woman. I can be in love with a man. I find beauty in everybody. Oh, I didn't see this. She has dated 21 Savage. So, again, a lot of famous people that she has dated. I don't see anything wrong here. I don't. I don't think it's weird what we do when it comes to a woman who's getting around. Like, I'm not somebody who cares about that stuff. If a man was doing it, there is a bit of a double standard on that front. Like Leonardo DiCaprio going off and finding his next 25, can't be 25, has to be younger. Like, we don't say a damn thing about that. But oh, Amber Rose has had multiple kids by multiple men. Seems like she's doing all right financially. I have no idea what her mothering skills are like, but she's gonna ruin CJ Stroud. Is she? Is she?
Oh, yeah, the ruined CJ Stroud. I mean, whatever. I'm just saying that's why when you see her and a male athlete walk out of a event together and drop themselves off at her hotel room, that's why everyone jumps to the conclusion. No one's like, I'm sure he's just giving her a ride, I'm sure CJ Stroud just, helping a lady out.
Yeah.
I think it's the history is what leads people to go, are they boinking? Because all we know Amber Rose for is who she's boinking?
Yeah. I do think it's a little unfair. I get your point.
Taking the next step to...
Are they boinking?
No, from their boinking, because I think that's a logical step. And then going to, this is going to ruin CJ Stroud. That's the part where I get off the train there. But I think it's perfectly logical to be like, someone who's famous for sleeping with famous people is walking around with famous person CJ Stroud, who is not in a relationship that we know of.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know what he's doing.
We don't know.
I think if this was Megan Thee Stallion, we'd be a lot more excited about this. Like if it was at opening day for the Astros this past season and Megan Thee Stallion was wearing the white pants again. I mean, my goodness, those were neat. Those were splendid. But okay, he's seen walking out. One, okay, maybe they are, maybe they aren't. What's the problem? What's the problem? He's 22. If he wants to, go ahead. Have fun.
Yeah, and
you're setting age limits on him now?
No, and I mean, if anything, it makes a lot of sense where it's like growing up, Amber Rose was probably someone who he looked up to.
There probably is a dynamic of that, yes. Yeah.
Same thing with Jalen Green and his lady.
Oh, I didn't know there was a lady. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but she's again like 38 years old.
Oh, okay. Listen, nothing wrong with dating older. There's nothing wrong with that. So I'm looking at this, and I just think it's funny how everyone's like, whoa, what is he doing? And, of course, they're going to make online jokes. And my advice to CJ Stroud going forward is if you don't want to deal with this, you got to be more discreet. But it's unfair for CJ Stroud, who literally might have just been being a good guy, definitely part of his character, to potentially simply offer her a ride home because the van left, and she didn't want to wait 20, 30 minutes for an Uber or something like that. Although I don't really know. Well, how does it work if you're a celebrity? Do you say like, I'm above an Uber. Give me the fanciest Uber possible. Yeah. Is there like Uber secret like level?
You mean a car service?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
you don't think they use Uber?
No, I don't.
You don't think they're getting into maybe a Lyft like Toyota Camry from like 1993 that smells like cigarettes with the air conditioning not turned on?
And a driver playing his own mixtape? No, I don't think they're doing that.
Oh man. It would be really funny. Like Amber Rose gets in the car. Oh, Mrs. Rose, I got a mixtape for you. You can check out my demo.
You like rap?
I think she likes rap. Is that a fair assumption to make? Oh, boy. It's the Paul Gallant Show, ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. 713-780-3776 to call in, to text in. M First, 18 comments. That guy was saying Cali girls over Houston girls all day, and he walks out with that troll. Listen, guys, you're making assumptions. You are making assumptions.
That's a funny one to bring up, though. I will say that is a funny one to bring up.
Am I off base here? Look. I don't know what she looks like recently. I know that back in the day, I was like, oh wow, she's got a bod. The pictures that I saw of her at this Cactus Jack celebrity game, I mean, she looks like she's still throwing heat. I don't know. Maybe not my number one, but I'm running out of options. A little more age appropriate for me.
If only you were there to give her a ride to her hotel.
Yeah, if only. How would that have gone?
Paul Gallant seen walking out. God.
I mean, no.
Paul Gallant is not. That
would give me the ratings
boost.
The
romance speculation.
That would give me the ratings boost I need. That would be it. That's what we got to do to ensure the Paul Gallant show. We got to figure out a way for me to date a celebrity. Okay, like we tried applying to The Bachelor. We haven't heard anything back. I'm not sure they're going to put me on. I think I got too many gray hairs. I think I got too many. Start a little dyeing of it. I've been thinking about it. You know who's been telling me not to dye my hair? My mom. She's like, oh, everyone will be able to spot it a mile away. Everyone will know it's fake. And I'm like, thanks. I don't want that anxiety on me. As I potentially dye my hair.